Welcome in, Gov fans, for a little bit of Good Friday baseball over here at Charlie Palaio Field. I'm Carter Bales, soon to be joined with Jordan Conley and Tyler Graves whenever he can chime in. The Govs are going to be taking on McMinn Central. Pretty good baseball team over there. Might as well go ahead and go through the starting lineups. We'll start with William Blount leading off and playing center field as usual, Joe Matosian. Batting second and playing left field, Rody Kirkland. Playing third base, Will Vance. Batting fourth in the cleanup and playing shortstop, Justin Bell. Your catcher tonight, Ethan Pratz. Nate Ray will be DHing behind him. Brooks Bird going to be playing third base. Kendall Brewer, in right field. Carter Abbott rounding up the batting order in the 9-hole at second base. And your starting pitcher for the Govs is going to be Dawson Wells. Now with Central, we don't have any first names for them. Wasn't on their roster, but we'll run through their 1 through 9 pretty quick. Center field, number 3, Baker. Left field, number 1, Plemons. Their shortstop, number 8, Ring. Number 15, and playing catcher for them, Ward. Number 22, playing third base, Summy. Number 17, playing right field, Farner. Their pitcher and DH whenever he comes out of the game, number 9, Morris. Their first baseman, number 25, Oaks, and their second baseman, number 10, Hall. So that'll be your starting lineups for both teams. We're going to take a quick break. Be back with the first pitch. All right, back here, getting ready for the first pitch. Dawson Wells warming up on the mound for our contest tonight. McMinn Central against your William Blount Governors. Once again, Charlie Palaio Field, 1 o'clock start time. Govs wearing orange tops, white pants, and the orange senior hat. McMinn Central, pretty slick looking uniforms. They've got navy with pinstripes and baby blue numbers. McMinn Central, pretty good ball team. Pretty sure they beat Gallenberg-Pittman earlier this year. So Govs definitely have a tough matchup, but it's baseball, so really anything goes. As we saw earlier this week, Tennessee Tech beat Tennessee, I believe, on Wednesday. So that's the beauty of it. Anything can happen in a baseball game. I'll run through the starting lineups for William Blount again. In center field, leading off, you've got Joe Matosian. Playing left field, Brody Kirkland. First base is going to be Will Vance today. On the other corner is going to be Brooks Bird. In the middle, you've got Justin Bell and Carter Abbott. Kendall Brewer in right field. And, of course, Ethan Pratt's behind the plate. Dawson Wells will be starting. Dawson has a really big sweeping motion with his release. Pretty good sliders, got a lot of movement, but he's got to be able to control it. From what I've seen in his warm-up so far, he's looking pretty good today, so hopefully that correlates to whenever a batter's in the box. Last warm-up pitch, right down the middle. Pratt's with a good throw down to second base. We'll get ready for some baseball. Leading off for McMinn is going to be their center fielder, number 3, Baker.
Now batting number 3, Baker.
Okay, good to see you. Thank you.
No wind. Beautiful day for baseball as we get ready for the first pitch. Got a quick step off here before the first pitch is even thrown. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a fastball in the outside corner. It's looking like they're setting up that way. First pitch, fastball high for ball 1. Second one low, ball 2. Another fastball, 2-0. Dawson's going to have to work his way back. Brooks playing right on the line, expecting maybe a bunt. It's going to be hit to Brooks. He'll catch it in fair territory and throw him out for out number 1. It'll be a 5-3. That'll bring up number 1.
Now batting for
and the left fielder, Plemons.
Number 1, Plemons.
Brooks looks to be playing even with the bag at third now. The middle's pretty deep, and Will Vance is back behind first base. First pitch inside, fastball for ball 1. 1-0 count now. Outfield looks to be playing pretty even, other than Job, who is moved a little bit over to the left. That is a fastball outside for ball 2. Once again, really liking this uniform combo from Central, as that ball is hard hit over to Brooks for out number 2. Once again, another 3-5. Govs with a quick 2 outs. Looking to go 1-2-3 here in the top of the first.
Now batting number 8, Ring.
Let's go, Alex.
Shortstop Ring up now. I don't believe Dawson has thrown anything but a fastball so far, as this one has bounced way in front of the plate. Ball 1 might have slipped a little bit. 1-0 pitch. Ball outside. It'll be 2-0. That's something we've consistently seen in this first inning. Dawson getting down pretty early in the count and going to have to work his way back. 2-0 pitch from Wells in there for strike one. Fastball on the outside corner. Two 2-1 pitch. That'll be down the line. They're going to say fair ball. Rody's going to have to catch it, and runner will hold at first base. It'll be a 2-out single for Ring. Pretty good job right there to keep his hands back as he was.
Now batting for McMinn Central, number 15, Ward.
He looked to be kind of ahead on that pitch. Keep his hands back and get it down the line for a single with 2 outs. Now up is the catcher, Ward. Runner on first. First pitch from Wells. And that'll be dribbled over to Brooks again. Looks like he's going to have another 3-5, and he will. So 3 3-5s to end the top of the first, excuse me. We'll head into the bottom. Govs up to bat. We move into the bottom of the first. Gov's able to hold Central to no runs in that top of the first.
Batting for the Govs, number 27, Job Matosian.
And now they're going to look to get some runs on the board. Leading off, as usual, Job Matosian, the center fielder. Pitcher for Central is number 9, Morris. He's going to DH for them whenever he comes out. First pitch, swing and a miss on the outside fastball. It'll be 0-1. Great job by Morris so far. Want to get a lot of first pitch strikes. Keep the pitch count low. Second one will hit Job on a breaking ball. That's about the easiest bagger you can get. Runner on first now, no outs with Brody Kirkland up. Job, a lot of speed on the base path.
Now batting for William Blount, number 6, Rody Kirkland.
Brody bats and throws from the left side. As the right fielder is up near the wall, the wall in right field. Morris picks off at Job. Job able to get in there without getting dirty, as he had literally just taken off from the bag. He'll pick off again. Job is going to have to get more. You can't be walking in right there. You got to get your jersey dirty a little bit. Good job, though. Job does a really good job of getting in the pitcher's head. First pitch to here to Rody is going to be driven in between the first and second gap. Job's going to get to third. Now we got runners on the corners as the right fielder let the ball go under his glove. Unable to score, though. Center fielder was backing him up, as he should be. Now runners on the corners with Will Vance up, who's been pretty hot at the plate.
Now batting for the Govs, number 21, Will Vance.
Will a Johnson commit, Rody a King commit. Hitting 2 and 3 in this lineup. A lot of firepower that the Govs are going to be missing next year, that's for sure. First pitch here to Will. Fastball high and outside for ball 1. Wouldn't be surprised if Rody tries and gets a jump here. Get to second base, 2 runners in scoring position, as this one's going to be fouled. Oh, excuse me, it's going to be right behind the first base bag for out number 1. It'll be an F3. Thought that ball was going to go foul, but no luck. You can get on if you want. JV coach Nathan Yates up in the box now.
Now batting for the Governors, number 15, Justin Bell.
Justin Bell up now. Runner still on the corners with 1 out. Rody's going to go. It's going to be first pitch strike with the breaking ball, and Rody's going to walk into second base. Good curveball on the outside corner. It'll be 0-1. Morris's delivery is not going to come yet. He's going to step off. Oh, 1 to Bell. Swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 2. Morris has done a really good job so far of getting ahead early. Oh, 2 pitch. It's going to be... Bell's going to try and run it out, and he's going to be called safe. So safe at first. Job comes in to score, and the Govs are on the board early, 1-0. Be an RBI infield single for Justin Bell.
Now batting for the Govs, number 37, Ethan Pratt.
Runners on the corners again. Ethan Pratt's up, the catcher. Bell also a lot of speed on the base path. So 1 through 4 for the Govs tonight. Whole lot of speed if they can get on, as this is a fastball outside and high for ball 1. Setting up outside again, but it's going to be inside, and Bell is going to get in. Decided to dive, but didn't need to. So now we got runners on second and third. 1 out. Base hit should score 2. Pratt's up 2-0. This pitch has got to be on a tee if he's going to swing at it. 2-0 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. It'll be 2-1. Pratt's didn't like that one, and I don't blame him. Looked low. Two 1-1 on the board. Swing and a miss on the outside curveball. It'll be 2-2. Pratt's going to have to shorten up here and try and put a ball in play, find a gap. A lot of room up the middle. Pratt's going to foul this one off. He'll stay alive for another pitch. Really be unfortunate if the Govs can't get these two guys in with only one out. Morris is 2-2. Here's the delivery. Way outside for 3-2. Good job by the catcher to slide and catch that ball. Full count now. 3-2-1 on the board. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and that'll be driven into right field for a base hit. Right fielder falls. That'll end up scoring 2 runs. Pratt's with a 2 RBI single. Govs up 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Great job right there to sit back and poke it down the right side. Get 2 runs in. Pinch runner here for the Govs is going to be Trent Reardon.
Now batting for William Mutt, number 7, Nate Ray.
Now up the DH, Nate Ray.
And as a courtesy runner.
Yeah, it's Trent. Trent's going to go ahead and get back as we got an early pick off. He had just gotten off the bag. No need for a pick there. This guy's jumpy on the mound, that's for sure. Ray in the 6-hole tonight is going to take a first pitch called low for ball 1. It'll be 1-0. Get back again. Not even giving him time to get long. Not going to pick anybody off if you don't let him get out there. 1-0 pitch to Ray. Here's the delivery. Ball called low again. Be 2-0. Looked pretty good from up here, but don't have the angle the umpire has. Have to be on a tee if Nate wants to swing at this one. At least look good out of his hand. Trent's gonna need a great jump, and he'll be in there safely at second. That ball called strike 1. It'll be 2-1 now on Nate Ray. That was a really great jump by Trent, realizing the pitcher has really only looked once just about every time. He was taken off for a second before the ball was even thrown. 2-1 pitch to Ray. Swing, line drive left field. That'll find a gap. Trent's going to go in safely, a trot in to home, and Nate Ray is going to be called out because he didn't slide like he should have. So not very good base running decision there by Nate Ray, but RBI single. So Govs now up 4-0 here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs and Brooks Bird up to bat.
Now batting for the Govs, number 11, Brooks Bird.
I get the infield might be a little tacky, but you got a slide right there. So instead of a runner on second with 1 out, we've got nobody on with 2 outs. A 1 pitch here to Bird. Swing and a miss on a very good breaking ball on the outside for strike 2. Oh, 2 now to Bird. He'll swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt for strike 3, and he's just going to be tagged out. So that'll end the inning for your Govs. A lot of early scoring, as they've done really all year, 4-0. We'll head into the top of the second. We move into the top of the second. Govs up 4-0 as they really played stationary ball that bottom of the first. Getting a single here, a double there, and bringing in some runners. Up is number 22, Summy. He's playing third base for them tonight. First pitch right up the middle. It'll be dribbled. Justin Bell's going to get a good read on it. Flip it to first, and they're going to say Will Vance pulled off the bag. Good call over there at first base by the umpire. Central's going to have a runner on first with no outs. Tough luck right there as the ball, ball thrown by Bell just pulled him off the bag. Farner up now. He's playing right field. Will's holding on the runner at first. First pitch here to Farner. Swing and a miss for strike one. Fastball on the outside corner. Cubs looking to find a ball on the ground here. Roll it up. As Wells is going to have a bad pick off to first base, and Summy's going to get to second standing up. Definitely didn't want that. Now that takes away the double play opportunity. As Central has a runner in scoring position at second base. Looks like Carter's going to mess with Summy at second a little bit. One pitch to Farner. Here's the delivery. He fouled off of his leg. A ball that was inside. It'll be 0-2. Just put it on. Goes this way. Now joined with head JV coach Nathan Yates on the call.
Can you hear me?
We can.
All right.
Called time in the box. It'll be 0-2 still. Wells comes set. Carter releases him at second. Here's the 0-2. Fastball low. It'll be 1-2 now. Pretty good waist pitch. And a good block by Prats. Govs missed out on a possible double play opportunity a little earlier this inning. As that one's fouled off, hits Prats right in the face mask. Takes it like a champ, though. He tosses the ball over to the dugout. Counts will stay at 1-2. Yeah, an aired pickoff at first base moves Summy over to second. Be unfortunate if the Govs get a ball on the ground, because that'll move him over to third if it's on the right side. 1-2. Summy's going to take off, and he'll get into third base easily. Really good job right there to go, as he recognized the high leg kick from Wells and got in there really easily over at third.
And nothing Pratt could do there, just a really good jump.
It was a good job to block it up by Prats, as that ball was pretty far outside. It'll be 2-2 now. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That'll be a K. Govs now have one out with a runner on third.
Now batting number 9, Morris.
Morris up now. Pitcher in DH. First pitch outside for ball one. It'll be 1-0. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, blowing out to straightaway center. That's usually what it does, as this one's fouled off to the left side. Yeah, wind doesn't move left to right here much. It's either right to left or straight away. 1-1 count now. Wells comes set. Here's the delivery. That ball's going to be popped up. Job's going to float over to it in center field. Runner's tagging. Throw home. Not going to make it in time. That puts Central on the board, 4-1 with the RBI sacrifice. Good job by Job
Now
to float
batting
over
number
to it.
25, Oaks.
Gets behind it, throws it home, just not enough time. As Summy had a little bit of speed over there at third. 2 outs now. First pitch over here to Oaks. Called, strike one on the outside corner with the fastball. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled off back behind the plate. It'll be 0-2.
Like he tried to come inside with the breaking ball on that one.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to go back outside or elevate something right here. Oaks, the first baseman, bats from the left side. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning.
Got him on the same pitch.
So Gov's able to stop Central at just 1 run here. We'll move into the bottom of the second. Your score, 4-1. We'll be back on Gov Nation Network. Bottom of the second, 4-1. Kendall Brewer's going to lead off here for the Govs.
Now batting for William White, number 20, Kendall Brewer.
Right fielder and pitcher. Pretty sure he started that game against Bearden, which was a big win for the Govs as they swept them. This pitch called a strike on the outside corner on the fastball. It'll be 0-1.
Pretty good take by Kendall on the first pitch there.
Yeah, it looked to be a little outside. Definitely not something you want to swing at with your first look, as that one's going to hit him. That's back-to-back breaking balls on the leadoff batter for the inning that have hit the batter. So Govs with another early runner here in the bottom of the second. Now up Carter Abbott, the 9-hole, second baseman.
Now batting for the Govs, number 9, Carter Abbott.
Carter does a really good job of putting the ball in play. As you can see, already choked up on that bat. Kendall at first. Morris is looking at him. Here's the delivery. Ball outside, it'll be 1-0. And one thing I've noticed about Morris, he's pretty jumpy when the runner's on. Doesn't really look too comfortable out there. It's apparent in the first inning as the Govs were able to score 4 and Kendall's picked off. Called out. Looked like he might have gotten under the tag, but when the ball gets there that early, I mean, you're not changing that call. Can of corn for the umpire. So 1 down now as he Took off a little too early over there at first. Saw Trent do something along the same lines, but timed it perfectly. As Carter's going to find the gap. No, excuse me, that's going to float out there, and it'll be an F9 for the right fielder. 2 down now. A quick 2 outs for the Govs with Joe Matosian, top of the lineup, coming to the plate. Job hit by a pitch earlier, as I said.
Number 27, Job Matosian.
It's nice to see the leadoff hitter get back up here in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Job. Swing over towards center field. Looks like center fielder's got a pretty good read on it, and he drops it. So Job is going to get to second base here, standing up.
Tough play by the center fielder there. Not much you can do. Good effort, though.
Yeah, I guess I'm just so used to seeing Job out there. He makes those plays look easy.
Oh, yeah, he can track it down.
So Govs now with the runner on second, Rody Kirkland up. He was able to find a gap earlier, put Job on third.
Batting for the Govs, number 6, Rody Kirkland.
Let's see if he can repeat right here and bring Job in. Rody, as I stated earlier, a King commit. First pitch swinging, and that'll be an easy ground ball for the first baseman, and that'll end the inning. Govs unable to put any runs on the board here in the bottom of the 2nd, but we'll move into the 3rd, looking to play some defense. We'll be back on Gov Nation Network. We move into the top of the 3rd. Your score 4-1. Govs up 3 runs here as number 10 Hall, their 9-hole, and second baseman comes up to bat. Wells, first pitch to him, swinging. That'll be a 5-3 for Brooks Bird. And a quick 1 out here for the Govs. That'll keep your pitch count pretty low if they're trying to get Dawson to go pretty deep in this game and save some arms for tomorrow as they have 2 games.
I would say that's the plan.
Pending weather, of course.
3, Baker.
Supposed to get a little more rain. I don't know how much more rain this field can take. It looks pretty dry, but I know underneath it's probably a little wet. Leadoff man up now once again. That is called a strike on the outside corner.
Good breaking ball there by Dawson.
Yeah. Whole lot of movement there from the right side. 0-1 to Baker. Another great breaking ball, and it's going to be called a ball that time. That looked pretty good.
Stayed inside just a little bit too long.
1-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swinging, that'll go out to left field. Rody's not going to be able to get a good read on that one. He'll be able to stop it, fall, but keep it in front of him. He'll hold Baker to a single, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Plemons. The runner on first and 1 out. Clemens 5-3'd earlier. Baker on first. Here's the pitch. Called ball, excuse me, on the 1-0. Yeah. Not a very good viewpoint of the strike zone from up here. We're not field level. 1-0 is going to be a breaking ball outside. It'll be 2-0 now. And that's the thing with Dawson's slider. If he can control it, it is absolutely filthy. But whenever it gets away from him, it's usually not very close. He'll pick off. Much better of a pickoff move. Will tries to mess with him at first and try and get him to go to second. Didn't work. (2-0) now. I wouldn't expect Clemens to be swinging unless it's right down the pipe, or at least where he likes it. Baker still being held at first. He's going to run. Pratt's is going to have him absolutely gunned. What a throw by Pratt's, as the Govs now have 2 outs. I saw that one coming from a mile away. I called it before the ball even left his hand.
That throw was on the money.
Oh, yeah. Right above the bag, right at Carter's glove. Just a quick catch and swipe. That pitch called a strike. It'll be 2-1 now. Maybe holding all the way. This slider's going to be outside for 3-1. Don't want a free base runner, so Wells is going to look to battle all the way back. Here's the pitch. Swinging fly ball. Looks like Bell is going to be underneath it, and he will. No, excuse me.
I believe that was his
that was his glasses. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, that looked like a can of corn. I was worried for a second that Bell actually dropped that, but it was his glasses. So we'll move into the bottom of the third. Govs able to hold them to no runs. Your score is going to be 4-1 with the Govs up to bat. Back here for the bottom of the third, 4-1 still your score, as nobody has scored here in the third so far.
Now,
as the 3-hole, Will Vance is going to come up. First pitch is going to be a fastball way outside for ball 1.
I believe Will Vance celebrated his 18th birthday yesterday.
He did.
18th
yeah.
birthday.
As everyone liked to joke, is he doesn't look 18. Everyone liked to joke it was his 31st or 32nd birthday around the clubhouse, as that's taken for strike 1. It'll be 1-1 now. This one called low for ball 2. It'll be 2-1. Moore's kind of shaking his head a little bit at that one, but we'll take it.
Got to think on 2-1, Will will be swinging at his pitch right here.
Doesn't swing at that one, so he must have not liked it. It'll be 2-2 now. Will's going to have to protect a little bit. You don't want to stop the streak of leadoffs getting on, that's for sure. As he's gone fastball, fastball. Haven't seen a breaking ball from him yet. Swing and a miss on the elevated fastball for out number 1. Now up is going to be number 15, Justin Bell.
Now batting for the Govs, number 15, Justin Bell.
Bell in the 4-hole tonight. Or this evening, I should say, not tonight. First pitch swinging. It's going to be fouled off over to the left side. Pratt's is going to field it in the on-deck circle and throw it back to the pitcher. He doesn't get a lot of ground balls behind the plate, I'd say.
No, not many.
0-1 here to Bell. Morris's pitch is going to be bounced in the dirt for ball 1. Yeah, wind now blowing left to right. Kind of unusual here. 1-1 pitch is a fastball outside for 2-1. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 when the wind is blowing here, it's blowing right to left. So left to right is kind of a rare occasion, even though we've seen it, I want to say, twice this year so far on stream.
Right to left is not what you want here. Only been 301 and left.
Yeah. You love it on the offensive side, but on the defensive side, you're like, please, I've got to keep this ball on the ground. 2-2 count to Bell. Here's the pitch. Fouled off once again. He'll stay alive for another pitch. Bell wearing pink and green wrist tape, as he usually does. 2-2 by Morris. Swing and a miss on a very pretty breaking ball for strike out number 2 of the inning. That'll bring up Ethan Pratts.
Now batting number 37, Ethan Pratts.
This one's going to be popped up and out of play for strike 1. Pratts was able to find a hole on the right side that's ended up scoring 2 RBIs in the bottom of the first. 0-1 now. Morris's pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Blew it by him that time, and it'll be 0-2. Pratts is going to have to protect and try and find a gap again here. This one's going to find the middle. Second baseman's able to get to it, but Pratts is going to beat it out. I believe they'll give him a fielding error right there. It'll be an an E4, as second baseman bobbled it a little bit. So Trent Reardon is going to come in and run for him, and that'll bring up Nate Ray.
Now batting for the Governors, number 7, Nate Ray. Reardon in at courtesy room.
Ray had a single that ended up scoring a run last at bat, but made a base running error at second. This ball is bounced in the dirt. Good job by the catcher to block it up. It'll be 1-0 here for Ray.
Not much of a lead by Reardon at first, so.
No, just coming back from injury. Just trying to slowly work his way back in the game. He actually played in that Bearden game. Reardon's going to get back standing up. Got to get a little more, get dirty. Make sure that knee's working A-okay. You gotta get out there a little more. 1-0 to Ray. Morris's pitch. Ground ball over to the left side. Shortstop looks like he's going to have a pretty good read on it, and he'll throw it to second for out number 3. So Govs once again unable to score here. As we head into the top of the 4th, your score still at 4-1. You're watching on GovNation Network. Top of the fourth. Gov's still up 3. Your score 4-1 as we've had we had no runs for the first time today in the third. Number 8 Ring, their 3-hole and shortstop, is now up. Dawson's pitch count, I would have to think, would be pretty low as he's had some pretty quick innings here. First one high for ball 1. Fastball. On 0 count. Wells on the sign. Here's the pitch. High slider. It'll be 2-0 now. Got to finish that pitch.
Those middle relief guys start getting into their 4th inning of work. The legs get tired. The ball starts missing high.
Yeah. Yeah, as we were speaking off air, I think this might be his first start as he's usually, their middle relief guy. This one's going to be fouled off. It'll be 2-1 now on the fastball in the outside corner. Yeah, I don't know if they're looking at probably getting some action going here soon. But you'd have to think because, he hasn't really worked up in his pitch count that often. Might be going to a reliever here relatively soon as this one's going to be popped up. Looks like Job's got a good read on it, and he does for out number 1.
Makes it look easy out there.
Always. Always tries to make it look easy. One out now.
The Govs did find a new pitcher in Dom Goins.
They did.
Leads
Now
the team
batting number
ERA.
15 Ward.
Yeah, he threw .67 innings and has an ERA of 0 on 2 pitches, might I add. So 1 out now. Runners, nobody on, I should say. As number 15, the catcher Ward, is now up. As this one's high fly ball. It's going to stay in the infield, and Justin Bell is going to get out number 2 on an F6.
Sunglasses stayed on that time.
Yeah. As we thought, at the end of the last top half, if you're just now tuning in, he dropped the ball, but it was his sunglasses falling off of his hat. Not entirely sure how that happened. It looked like a routine fly ball, but nonetheless got the out to end the inning. Summy up now, third baseman, as this is a first pitch strike on the outside corner. Good job by Wells to start 0-1. Beautiful day for baseball, as I mentioned earlier. Not a lot of wind, a little bit, but not bad. Nice temperature. And really not a cloud in the skies. This one's driven out into right field. Kendall Brewer gets back to it for out number 3, and that'll end the top of the 4th. Govs coming up to hit your score 4-1.
the Govs, number 11, Brooks Bird.
Bottom of the fourth, your leadoff hitter for this inning is going to be Brooks Bird, number 11, playing third base. Brooks in the 7-hole today. Already his stance widened out, looking to bunt for a hit, and that ball was outside. Good job to pull back. It'll be 1-0.
Maybe just trying to get the corners to play in on it.
Yeah. Because now he's going to go swinging, and he's going to swing through the first pitch. Be 1-1. Moore's working quick now. 1-1. Up in on the hands. It's going to be dribbled out to the right side. Morris is able to get a read on it and tag Bird for out number 1.
Now batting for William White, number 20, Kendall Brewer.
So that'll bring up Brewer, right fielder. Had a pretty good catch over in right field to end the top of the fourth. First pitch to him. Low for ball 1. That bounced about 15 feet in the air. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside for ball 2. It'll be 2-0. 2-0 for number 20.
Exactly a good pitch to swing on 2-0, but nonetheless.
2-1. Morris's delivery. Ground ball, pretty hardly hit over to shortstop, and good dig by the first baseman for out number 2. Be a 6-3. That'll bring up Carter Abbott. First pitch to Carter is going to be over to the shortstop again. This one not quite hit as hard, but that'll be a quick 1-2-3 inning for Morris. We'll go into the top of the 5th. Your score still 4-1. We'll be back for the top of the 5th.
Now batting number 17, Farner.
Top of the 5th, Farner's going to lead off here for McMinn Central. Dawson Wells pitching an excellent game so far with only 1 run given up. He's also had really good defense behind him. First pitch here, inside, and that's going to hit him. Might have been a little bit of commentator's curse, as that first pitch is way inside and hits Farner, and that'll bring up Morris. Still the chance for a double play opportunity if the Govs get a ball on the ground. First pitch outside for ball 1. Let's say it's a little up as the umpire. Wells 1-0 pitch. Slider outside for ball 2. Got to start that really over near Pratt's left shoulder. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the foul tip. For strike 1, it'll be 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on another elevated fastball for strike 2.
Good job by Dawson to work back and even the count.
Oh, yeah. He's done that a few times. Started off 2-0 and worked his way all the way back. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out now. That'll bring up, I believe, the first baseman, Oaks.
Now batting number 25, Oaks.
Varner still on first. Will holding him on. First pitch here to Oaks. Outside for ball 1. One 0 now. Dawson eyeing the sign. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. And as we mentioned, it'd be nice to get a lot of first pitch strikes, but the end result is really what matters. And Dawson's been getting a lot of outs today. 1-1. Elevated fastball for strike 2.
Hey, see the baseball. Here we go.
1-2 now. Oaks was swinging out of his shoes at that pitch. I know that elevated fastball looks pretty coming out the hand. Here's the 1-2. Delivery. Up and out for ball 2. Tried to go right back with that elevated fastball, but was a little too far outside for him to chase. Job moved his way over to closer to right center as we've got a lefty up as that ball is inside for ball 3. Don't want to give a free base here. That'd also move a guy into scoring position, which is something you definitely don't want.
With the 8-9 batters up, you definitely want to get these next 2 guys.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to get back up to the top. 3-2. Fouled off. Oaks is going to stay alive for at least one more. 3-2-1 on the board. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Dawson's pitch. That'll find the left field gap. Runners now on first and second with 1 out.
Just an inside-out swing there, and that one finds the grass in right or left field.
Number 10, Hall.
Yeah, it was a really good job right there to just fight, and then poke something to the left side, as you really don't see that often with the left-handed batter going the opposite side of the field. Gov's expecting bunt. Will Vance is playing about 1.5 feet into the grass. Carter's going to mess with the runner at second a little bit. First pitch here by Wells. Definitely showing bunt, able to pull back. It'll be 1-0. Yeah, it looks like they're definitely going to try and just advance these runners. Put runners on second and third. Make it to where a base hit would possibly score both of them. 1-0 now. It's the pitch. Never mind. Inside move there by Dawson to try and keep him close. Will expecting bunt. doesn't happen, and that ball is going to be poked out to second base. We're going to have a 4-6 nothing. Runner's going to come in and score on an errant throw by Justin Bell.
Not sure what happened on that throw, Bells. It looked like it just sailed on him.
Yeah, maybe slipped out of his hand a little bit. So that cuts the Governor lead down to 2. Runner now on first base. With Bell's arm talent, you would have thought that maybe the Govs could have gotten out of that inning with a good throw. Leadoff Baker up now. That first pitch is high for ball 1. Probably going to see another ball to the left side here, if I had to guess. If he gets a chance to swing, the count now is 2-0. Dawson might be getting a little tired. I don't know how often he gets to. He goes through 5 innings. As that one is a called strike on the inside corner, it'll be 2-1. Yeah, I'm not sure how often Wells gets this deep into a game. As we mentioned earlier, he's usually our middle relief guy. Might start a few Saturdays here and there. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Definitely not a pitch you want to swing at with a 2-1 count, but we'll take it. That's more of a 2-2 protect swing.
Got him to chase anyway.
Yeah. 2-2-2 on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wells delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Great job by Dawson to get out of it with only 1 run given up. As your score is now 4-2. We'll take a break, be back for the Governors, on the offensive side. We're just going to come back momentarily. A little bit of a gag Tyler Graves is putting on. Currently playing is Sunset Strut, which is, if you are an avid listener for Gov Nation, is the official theme for commercial breaks. Richard's been trying to find something different, but has been unsuccessful so far. So we're going to let this play for a little bit so he can get a good feel for it. Your score 4-2 with the leadoff man Joe Matosian up. Hopefully the Govs can get something going on the offensive side again, as they have been scoreless after the first inning.
Number 27, Joe Matosian.
Job was hit earlier today on a breaking ball on his second pitch he saw. But after that first inning, Morris has done a good job of keeping the Govs scoreless, as that first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1.
Seems to be a theme for the Govs this year. Get up big in the first inning, and then the offense just dies out.
Yeah, there's been a few games here and there where the offense just really keeps going, but not today. That ball fouled off. It'll be 1-1 now. Here's the pitch by Morris. Inside, almost hit Job again. It'll be 2-1 now. If you'd have turned in on that a little bit, it might have hit him. 2-1. That ball is driven out into left field, but good read by the left fielder for out number 1. And that ball was pieced by Job.
Couldn't have hit that one any better.
No, it's just a little up in the zone, so he couldn't get a whole lot of elevation on it. If that ball was maybe 2 inches lower, might be going a long ways, folks.
Now batting for William Watt, number 6, Rhodey Kirkland.
So Rhodey up now with 1 out. First pitch breaking ball outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Outside again, ball 2. It'll be 2-0. This ball's going to be on a tee. Rhodey tends to have a lot of plate discipline, so I wouldn't expect him to swing unless he really liked it, which is what he did. It's 3-0 now. Let's see if Coach Young gives him the green light. Looks like he probably will. That'll be taken for strike 1. Not something Rhodey wanted to waste that bat on. 3-1 now. Fouled off. It'll be strike 2 and a full count. Rhodey choked up about an inch or so on the bat. 3-2-1 on the board. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 4. So the Govs have a man on with Will Vance up. Rhodey a lot of speed on the base path.
Now batting for the Governors, number 21, Will Vance.
Will was pretty fast his sophomore and junior year. Then he fell in love with the weight room. But we'll take mass over speed any day of the week. First pitch to Will. Taken, we're going to say inside. Looked pretty good from over here, but we'll take it nonetheless. It'll be 1-0. Rhodey leading off on first. Morris comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be into left field for a base hit. Govs are going to play a little bit of stationary ball as Rhodey moves up to second. Will takes his place at first with Justin Bell up to bat with 1 out.
Now batting for the Govs, number 15, Justin Bell.
Bell wearing number 15, bats and throws from the right side. 1 out here. Morse comes set. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on a very good breaking ball for strike 1. Tried to sit back on that pitch. I believe he was sitting first pitch fastball. Kind of just an oh crap swing. Wasn't expecting that. 0-1. That ball is driven high and deep to left field. See you later. 3-run shot for Justin Bell. He knew that off the bat. So Govs are going to take a 7-2 lead. Beautiful swing there by Bell, and I kind of expected that. Hung a breaking ball.
He is not the batter you want to hang a breaking ball against.
Definitely not. If he sees it, he's going to take it a long, long way. Govs extend their lead up 5 now with only 1 out, and Ethan Pratt's up to bat. Beautiful long ball there by Justin Bell, as that ball was way out.
Number 37, Ethan Pratt.
As I see, I think a JV player went to go get it. That ball was about halfway down the parking lot. First pitch to Pratt is going to be called. Strike 1 on the outside corner.
Pratt is also a threat at the plate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if Morris hangs something on him, too, I wouldn't be surprised if Pratt takes it a long way. That one's going to be fouled off to the left side. Looks like it'll find the tennis courts. It did. I see it rolling over there. 0-2 now. This one's going to be a high fly ball. Looks like second baseman has a track on it, and he does for out number 2.
Got him lunging on that outside breaking ball.
Yeah, and really with 0-2, there's really nothing you can do. It's hard to sit back on that because you're just trying to protect.
Number 7, Nate Ray.
Kind of hoping you foul it off, but that one ended up finding finding the fair territory side. Nate Ray up now with 2 down. This ball way outside for 1-0. Ray also has a lot of power from the right side as that one is fouled off for 1-1.
Fouled it straight back. He's on it.
Yep. And if Nate Ray can get going, this offense is going to be sitting pretty. 1-1 pitch. It'll bounce for ball 2. It'll be 2-1. Central's got someone warming up in the bullpen. Their roster didn't have, or their lineup, excuse me, didn't have numbers other than 1 through 9. So, not entirely sure who that is, but it is a lefty from the right, or a lefty that will be coming in. That one's going to be driven out into right field. Looks like he's got a read on it, and he does. So that'll end the inning. But the damage has already been done. 3-run shot by Justin Bell, and your score now 7-2. We'll move into the top of the 6th. You're watching on GovNation Network. We move into the top of the 6th. Govs up 5-7-2 after the 3-run shot by Justin Bell in the bottom of the 5th. Dawson Wells comes out for another inning of work. This first pitch is bounced to the right side. It'll be 1-0. Up is number 1, Plemons, the left fielder. It's like, as I said, McMinn Central has a lefty warming up in the pen. Might get a name for him momentarily.
It looks like we've got Nate Ray warming up in our bullpen down there.
Does. So Nate Ray probably going to come in after this inning. Maybe a little earlier if Dawson has some problems getting out of it. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. It'll be 2-1.
I could be wrong. It could be Dom getting loose down there.
I think Dom is just standing there with him. Wouldn't that be something, though? This ball taken for ball 3. It'll be 3-1 now. Believe warming up out there for McMinn Central is Derek. As on the available pitchers, he's the only lefty. As that ball is up and foul. It'll find the bleachers. It'll now be a full count. I believe it might have hit somebody in the head, but they're all right. So, it'll be a full count. Yeah, I believe that's Derek warming up in the bullpen for, or was warming up in the bullpen for them. Probably going to come in. didn't quite get a number on him, so we'll see that momentarily. As that ball is driven hard but foul down the left side. Nate Ray scoops it up, throws it into Bird, and they'll get it to Central's third base coach. It also has on here that Derek is a switch hitter, but considering Morris is put down as a DH, I'd say he'll probably stay in and bat. As a full count walk for Plemons, that'll bring up the 3-hole and shortstop, number 8, Ring. Rook's playing even with the bag at third. Carter and Bell are playing in double play territory. One-0. Wells on the sign, takes a look at the runner at first and comes set. Here's the pitch. Low, that one's going to get away from Pratt's. So now the Govs have a runner on, McMinn Central has a runner on second with no outs.
I believe you would score that one a wild pitch.
Yep. Little far outside, kind of hard for Pratt's to block that one up.
Always give the catcher the benefit of the doubt.
Coming from a catcher.
It's tough back there.
It is. No, I don't deny that for a second. I couldn't imagine. Coach Young's going to come out and talk to Wells, try and calm him down a little bit. We'll get back to baseball. Plemons now at second on the wild pitch. Two-0 to Ring. Here's the delivery. After a few looks, here's the delivery. That one's driven out into left center. Rhodey makes the catch. What a play there by Rhodey Kirkland on the diving catch in left center. We're out number 1, and that'll keep Plemons at second.
Outstanding play by Rhodey.
Oh yeah.
McMinn Central number 15, Ward.
Got a lot of length out there. Used to play basketball. That wingspan definitely came in to help him a little bit there, as he caught that on the fingertips. So 1 out. Now up is Ward, the catcher. First pitch is going to be low. Good block by Pratt. I think that got him on the wrist. He'll take it like a champ, though. 1-0. Clemens still at second. Carter messing with him. Carter called for a daylight, but Dawson didn't throw it.
Just call it second there. Had to step off.
They might have had him, as he was pretty far off the bag. Good throw. Definitely would have had him hosed. Makes me think Clemens might be going to third here. This one's going to be fouled off, dribbled to the left side. We'll hit the third base dugout. It'll be 1-1. Central's running out of time here. They've only got 5 more outs. One. Carter's going to release him. Here's the pitch. Fouled off on the outside breaking ball. It'll be 1-2.
Barely got a piece of that one.
Yeah, that was a very good pitch there by Wells. As he's looking to get 5 complete innings here. On deck is Summy, the third baseman. 1-2-1 on the board. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Inside move by Wells to keep Clemens close at second base. Carter still messing with him over there at second. Wells takes a look, takes another look, and has another inside move. Maybe not trusting his daylight move too much. Count still 1-2. Wells takes a look and delivers. Ball caught in foul territory on the right side. That'll be an F3 for out number 2. The Govs will take it, as Clemens was definitely going to third on that pitch, but ball was popped up. So that'll keep him at second. Summy up now. 2 outs for Wells. He'll take a look, take another look, and deliver. Low and outside for ball 1. Central down to 4 outs. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. It'll be called inside for ball 2. It'll be 2-0. And I'd say Summy will not be swinging at this pitch unless it's really pretty.
Looked like a 2-seam there that just ran a little bit too much.
Carter still messing with Clemens at second. 2-0 pitch. That'll be dribbled out to the right side. Carter's got a lot of ground to make up, and he'll flip it over to first base for out number 3. Summy didn't like it, but we'll take it. We move into the bottom of the 6th. Your score 7-2 as the Govs keep Central scoreless in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, Govs look to get a little more insurance heading into the top of the 7th. Try and close this game out. New pitcher for McMinn Central is number 2, Derek, the lefty. Brooks Bird is going to lead off here for the Govs. Batting in the 7th hole, he'll have Brewer behind him and Abbott for 7, 8, 9. First pitch, ground ball to the right side. That'll be a 3 unassisted for out number 1. I like it though. First pitch swinging, trying to be aggressive at the plate. Now up is going to be number 20, Kendall Brewer, right
Now
fielder.
batting for William Watt, number 20, Kendall Brewer.
And you just really want to think if we can get to the top half of the order. They've been hot. Try and get a few more runs here. Make this lead even bigger. Heading into the top of the 7th. That ball is going to be lined down the left field line for a base hit by Brewer. Good job right there to sit back. He'll stay at first. Carter Abbott up, only 1 out.
Now batting for the Govs, number 9, Carter Abbott.
Good speed on the bases with Kendall on first as well.
Carter had a... Was it Carter that had an infield single earlier? I believe it was. As that one's going to be poked up and caught by the shortstop. Couldn't get enough on it to get it past him for out number 2, and that'll bring up Joe Matosian, the center fielder.
Now batting for the Governors, number 27, Joe Matosian.
2 outs, Kendall on first. Derek has gotten a quick 2 outs here as he's going to pick off. That was probably the easiest read from a lefty you can get. Haven't seen an actual pickoff from him, so we'll see. We'll see what else he mixes in. First pitch here to Job is going to be taken for ball 1 on the inside part of the plate. Kendall on first. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Job was trying to take that one a mile. Pulled his head. It'll be 1-1. Good pitch to swing out of your shoes at, that's for sure. Right down the middle. 1-1 pitch. Kendall was going to go. Didn't like it, though, so it'll be 2-1. And probably a pretty good idea to stop, as that was kind of up there in the zone. Would have been an easy catch and throw, as that's going to be another pickoff to first base. Count still 2-1. Kendall still at first. Here's the pitch. Kendall going, and he's going to be into second standing up on a passed ball. I guess you would consider that a pass ball.
I believe I would call that a pass ball, Bill.
Yeah. Be a routine block up. Of course, not. I'd say any blocked ball is not necessarily routine.
Some more routine than others.
3-1 now. This pitch, swing and a miss by Joe, but it'll be a full count. 3-2-2 on the board. 3 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Joe widening his stance out a little bit, trying to find a gap. Here's the pitch. It'll be driven out the left, or to the third base on the left side, and a no dig there at first, as it'll get past him, and Job is going to get into second base. So the Govs tack on another run. Looked like Job might have missed the base over at first, but time was given, so I assume he touched it. And that'll bring Rhodey up with another runner in scoring position.
Now batting for the Govs, number 6, Rhodey Kirkland.
Govs have extended their lead to 6. Now 8-2. First pitch to Rhodey, swinging and just foul. Attacking first pitch fastball.
If that had squeezed inside the line, Job was scoring on that one.
Oh, yeah,
No
probably
doubt.
standing up. Would have trotted after he touched third. Job's got a lot of acceleration out there at second. This one also fouled off. Rhodey's got to sit back a little bit. He's smiling. He's like, come on, sit back. Two fastballs right down the middle. Just could not sit back on it. It looked too pretty. This one low and inside for ball one. It'll be 1-2 on the curveball. 1-2-2. 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. Job. Twinkle toeing over there, and that one is driven high and deep to right field and gone. 2-run bomb by Rody Kirkland. 2 home runs tonight. Rody finally was able to sit back on one, and that one went way, way out of here. Line drive home run.
Just like you mentioned earlier, top of the order back up. More production out of the top.
2-run homer for Rody Kirkland.
The Govs extend their lead up to 8. 10-2 ball game. As the bats have come alive here near the end of the game. Govs have scored 6 in back-to-back innings. Looks like
batting for the Govs, number 21, Will Vance.
Looks like Will and Bell might have switched up bats a little bit, so had to switch them up. Will Vance up now, as this one is taken low for ball one. Two games that I've called now, Rody has hit a home run. One to straightaway center field, and that one way, way out to right. That one's driven into into right center, excuse me. Center fielder's got a read on it, and he will make the catch for out number 3. But the damage has been done. Another 3 runs here for the Govs on a 2-run shot. And what was the other run? How did they get the other run? It was Kendall scored on a missed dig by the first baseman. That's correct. So your score 10-2, Govs up 8. We move into the top of the 7th to end the inning. Nate Ray coming in to close. We'll take a break. Top of the 7th, 10-2. Govs looking to finish this game out. Nate Ray comes in to pitch. Alex Caldwell comes behind the plate for the top of the 7th. Rest of the field looks the same, I believe. It is. First pitch here by Nate Ray. Taken for ball 1. That looked pretty good. I guess he might have said it was up a little bit, but
it's like
I don't know.
Might have crossed up the letters there.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. It'll be 1-1. One count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swung at that one, and it looked just about like the ball 1 pitch, but we'll take it. Nate Ray might break him off right here. 1-2, and that'll hit him. Looked like with the 4-seam or a 2-seam that ran in a little bit. Had a little bit of 2-seam movement, so Central has a runner on.
Now batting number 9, Morris.
Morris, the starter in DH now, up to bat.
With an 8-run lead right here, you just have to be confident in your stuff and throw it over the plate.
Yeah, just find outs. Let them put the ball in play. First pitch, low for ball 1. Count. Varner on first. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike 1. It'll be 1-1. Carter playing kind of close to the bag. Bell playing towards the gap on the left side. Yes, he did. Never mind. They said he didn't go. That looked like he went to me, but all right, 2-1. Two-1 fouled off. It'll be 2-2. No outs. Varner on first. Will holding him on. Ray gives him a look. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside. A full count now.
Like the slider just got away from Ray right there.
Yeah. That really is one of those hit or miss pitches. When it comes to a curveball, if you mess up, you leave it high. When it comes to a slider, if you mess up, it's going to get behind you. 3-2. Dribbled out to shortstop. Justin Bell's got a read on it and lets it go underneath his glove, so Central's going to score right here.
Like Will Vince just wasn't in position to cut that one right there.
Yeah. So, Central gets a run here in the top of the 7th. Cuts the lead down to 7. Now in is the pinch hitter, number 24. Not sure who it is. We didn't have numbers on the roster, the lineup that was written. First pitch, taken for strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Good answer there by Ray. 0-1 now. Carter messing with the runner at second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be a ground ball over to Brooks Bird. Runner's going to third. They might have him hosed, and they do. Great double play there by the Govs. 2 down now. Really great relay there. Bird keeps the runner at second long enough. Knows the speed for the guy out of the box is not going to be great.
Now batting number 10, Hall.
Goes to first, and then Will with a great throw over back to Brooks. And we get 2 down here on a unconventional double play. Don't see a whole lot of those.
A 3-5. 5-3-5.
Yeah. 5-3-5. First pitch strike will be 0-1 now with the 9-hole up Hall. 1. Taken high for ball 1. It'll be 1-1. A lot of ones in that sentence. One. Here's the pitch. Taken high for ball 2. It'll be 2-1. Gotta get that down a little bit. 2-1-2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. High for ball 3. It'll be 3-1. Ray just has to push through his legs and finish that pitch. He's standing straight up when he finishes. Get down with it. 3-1. There it is. Much better. 3-2. Two. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll be your ball game. Govs with a big win, 7 runs. Can't quite give Nate Ray the save, but nonetheless, pretty good job to close it out here in the top of the 7th. So your final score, 10-3. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as the Govs have 2 games, I believe. I think at either 11 or 11:30 and 3:30. So not quite sure who's going to be on the call for that game. It just really depends on other matters. But nonetheless, 2 games tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. Good showing there by the Govs. That'll be it. Your final score, 10-3. Govs take a really big win here against McMinn Central. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Carter Bales here with Nathan Yates. Have a good day.